All right. Oh boy. Oh man. All aboard. What boy? Boy.
Nothing that you can get away with that. Sit down there, me and Lisa, they watch you the chew half pound and not stuff must about half an hour. Then you want come on.
You don't see you don't see Lisa they blaze up her lipstick there just now.
Lisa they put on her lip gloss.
Oh my god. Do it, Lexi. Do it.
Fake eyelashes.
Do it, Lexi. Do it to him.
Wednesday.
Do it to him, Lexi. There it is.
Lexi know what to do.
Walking into Wednesday.
Lisa walking into Wednesday. I swear that Lisa right there walking into Wednesday.
For sure.
All right, so is it just me? But I feel like we just played a video like the other day, and it's already Wednesday again.
It's already Wednesday.
I feel like we just played a video.
I wanna
that Wednesday thing right there.
Last week, yeah. He said it felt like we just played it, but it's a week ago already.
Can't be a week already.
It's already a week.
We to play that like on some birthday, like King got 5 for the year.
Gosh, man. Leave them people alone.
Yes, I tell you. Well,
first of all,
good morning.
Groove, you have to give yourself 10 lashes.
And the way I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Who are yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Groove no mention one word about the botched leak of American intelligence.
My boy, I gotta tell you something.
Frisco,
I tell you.
I like wait. What?
Honest to God, I try stay sane. I try keep one sense of normality. But you're right. I have it written down yesterday and we didn't get to it, and I wrote it down again today. That the Trump cabinet had a high-level secret intelligence meeting amongst each other where they discuss bombing Houthi rebels in Sudan, all kind of thing like that. But the only problem was they also invited the editor and a reporter, actually, who's a big reporter, and he was right there, and they actually sent him battle plans, and they actually sent him everything that he would need to know if he ever wanted to bomb the Houthis. Yes, and this is all at the top brains.
Was that an error, you think?
Error. They brought the meeting was on something were open, like I forget what the name.
The signal.
Signal, the one thing with me and you could log in and find out that when they are bomb Houthi. Right? Right now, Houthi and the Blowfish moved to Canada.
Yeah.
He had in the try bomber. Why that rough, the man?
So
that
the intelligence personnel add the reporter to the thing.
Right.
Yes.
By mistake. What a way.
And in the middle of the meeting, there's no word. This meeting is safe and secured.
Yeah, right.
Well, when we have people who are not supposed to do their job, that the job they do.
Exactly.
Unqualified individuals.
Unqualified people.
And what happened when they asked the Secretary of Defense about the meeting? He said, absolutely no military details were disclosed. Boom. Then the reporter said, yo, they sent me some military details too.
Right.
Yes.
Just in case you did not know.
Just in case you never get it, we'll send it to you again.
Right, I have that. So yesterday I went out. I went walking.
Naturally.
I went to the tribute to Aurelia that they had at the place. It was wonderful. And I want to say good morning to William Neal. I love him to death.
Now, where you see that boy there?
I love you, William. Good morning.
Morning, William.
I see the other mad one in the afternoon after he left for you.
Leave him. Also, good morning to Myra and Miss Doris.
I see one there. I see how the mad self at the gas station.
Leave him. Leave him.
I may talk to him right now early this morning.
Gonna use threatening words.
Yes.
Pick up
Like
yourself, Roscoe.
what? He don't do that. He don't know these words. So what are you saying?
Yeah.
What?
What
Ross just posted up a few minutes ago on New Road just before the bridge.
Right.
And there is an electrical wire that is arcing. Yes. And you know what they said when they said the wire arc? Arc the herald angels sing.
How much more days we have? Lisa?
Huh?
How much more days we have?
3,090.
Right.
I tell you, no funny thing. The commissioner said, wait, I like the commissioner, you know. I don't want to just jump out of the frying pan into the fire. I want to go 1 foot at a time, then 1 hand at a time, and I need about 3 months to make this adjustment.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Yeah. The commish is on the side. It seems he's hanging on that fence.
Yep.
No, I don't think that undecided, you know.
When you want to step
take
in,
long.
don't go head first. Don't go head first.
You take long.
Yeah, when you got a top cop,
your options.
Remember what the man said? The man said that the traffic department and the police department might be like brother and sister. So then they work very, very close together. And maybe he want the 3 months to get those ducks in order.
Ducks in a row, cross your T's and dot your I's.
Yeah, you know.
Is it fair to say?
I never understood a partial promotion. I give you a promotion partially. But yo, sometimes your time and your grade earns you the right to request certain things because of who you am.
I guess.
You know what I'm saying?
G. Michael Reed says more significant is that they are planning to get so involved in this immoral war that they would expose the plans.
Yes, and yes, and the only thing that I could respond to the Saint G Mike is, we may tell you no, we may tell you no.
It's just I told you so. I told you so.
Yes, I told you so. But what happened? Kamala was the Antichrist. She was the dope. She was the one that didn't know anything. She was the one that was going to raise egg prices, crash the economy by over $4 trillion. She's the one that was going to end Social Security and the Board of Education. But alas, you all didn't know. Not like the man about the telegraph it, you know.
Alas.
Alas. Yes. Check how you spell that in the Creole dictionary.
What's the other phrase that we said the other day?
The one that Donna said?
No, the one that means, anyway.
No.
I'll get it. I'll remember it.
Forsooth, pray tell, exclamation point.
So 5-1 last night. Took another one in Costa Rica. But I've been seeing a couple of posts since I'm not sure if it's last week or early this week. I take calls in the second segment. But the tourism minister, who is now the Minister of Sports as well, along with newly elected Mr. Daly, has made some bold comments that they will aggressively attack sports.
Very
so
good.
it would, we'll wait to see what that looks like.
Very good.
What kind of moves, but he has said, and he nearly sound like I just throw everybody under the bus. Yo, we want to deal with sports. This is how you deal with sports.
Yeah, yo, but see, Devin has done the other.
I take calls in the second segment.
They're clearing Marianne Jones already.
Yeah, I want to say respect going out to Colville because Colville was the one that lit the fire under everybody's butt. But Devin, they didn't barely get their hand up at the Bible where you swear in and the man and done they out to declare Marianne Jones. I hope they not try to relocate the crocodile into 53 because we are make belt and shoes. But yeah, respect to everybody where they do their thing out there, man. I them a little chop down thing over the Marianne Jones, so they're opening it up, and that's good. You want to see people get in and do what they have to do, you know. It's very, very. I like that. Apparently, also there's a couple of supplements that people buy all kind of thing, you know. And we can't say that nowadays because from back in the day, people used to buy all kind of thing for boost, all kind of thing and stuff like that. But apparently, the Ministry of Health is putting out a warning, Health and Wellness, putting out a warning. And I got to be careful if you're going to take one supplement when a Artricking, Artribion.
What is that?
And Vitafer L.
Second segment, Old Mischief. Second segment, we are technicals.
These are some supplements way of take, I guess, for give you energy or for build your, if you're in the Coast Guard, to build your semen count and thing like that, you know. So, yeah, you know, it worked for all kind of things. But so, apparently, a couple of people got sick.
Really?
And the one thing they had in common were these supplements.
In Belize?
So,
In Belize?
In Belize, right here, yeah. Mrs. Musa, the head of the KHMH, or head of some big thing.
Yeah, Diaz Musa, huh?
She's the one that put out the warning.
Oh.
So the supplements are, again, Artribion, Artribion, and Vitafer L. First of all of the archery, and you remember that? Anyway, but I want to know that how Vitafer L get the name. That's another good name. Vitafer.
All right, well, yes. I got to watch them supplements, man.
Yes, you got to watch what you supplement your supplements for and with. Speaking of which, the sugar industry started up again.
Yes.
Leave it better, but still not perfect. Leave it better and say let's
slow and steady. Slow and steady
as we go. So, you know, things remain sweet. And we're looking forward to a good crop. We don't hear no crop, we want a good crop. Yes. The boat captain that ran over a 74-year-old tourist has been charged with manslaughter by negligence.
Incident, man.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I'm sure the boat captain did not intend to run over anybody, but apparently when tourists and snorkelers are snorkeling, they put up signs, buoys or whatever, so that boat people could know, people in the swim here. And they said that the signs were up, but that the captain came through at a high rate of speed. And even the commissioner at the time said that, you know, the leasee would see his manslaughter by negligence, which is what he was charged with. Feel bad for the captain, man, where they did his job. I feel worse for the family of the tourists.
This is the second time something like this has happened.
Yeah. I feel real bad for the family of the gentleman that died because he came with his sons, with his kids, you know.
So what's the story? Because, you know, again, it's the second time.
Yeah, and they said that they the tour operation put out buoys or whatever they needed to put out to signal people in the swim here, you know. So again, we could only go by what the news and what the story is or what they tell us. And from what they tell us, you know, the tour operation did the right thing. The swimmer was in the right place. The boat was not. You know, so.
Okay, so.
I feel bad for everybody involved, man, because again.
I don't know what you do now. There's obviously some problem with the protocol when it comes to where people are in the water and the movement of boats.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to figure something out with that. Even if they have somebody to stop boats manually, not just with buoys and like that, But, when tourism is one of your biggest industry, you're going to find a way to fix that. And Anthony Mallard, our big man, because not only does he have one ism, he have tourism now.
Yeah.
He got sports and the other one.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I think that's something they should take very serious because the same thing that happened.
Yeah.
So either you have zones where that go slow zones or no entry zones or something where fast moving vessels can't be in the same space where people there. Well, because
but
I know and I put up on buoy, I say obviously you never intend to do it, but you never see them things there, you never clear enough, I never see it or
I'm sure that anybody would call in from the tour operators, from the tourism board and say, we have all these protocols in effect right now, because to become one of the biggest industry in our country, you have to dot your I's and cross your T's. So I'm sure that's why, again, that is second time, like you said.
But that shows a breakdown in that protocol and protocol not work.
Think about it's sort of like the stats with air travel. There are air crashes, but if you think about how many flights happen every day, they say it's still the safest way to travel. Right after an airplane crash, they say it's still the safest way. We have many tourists come and swim in our waters, go snorkeling, go diving, and nothing happened to them.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happened to them.
It was an unfortunate incident.
But on the rare occasion when it does, it sparks a debate, it raises awareness, and I believe that everybody who deal with those industries do a complete overlook on what their policies are and see how they can fix it. Because this isn't good for
they're like again knocked down in our park.
It's not good all around, no.
And it's not good for us. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't get knocked down in our park.
Oh, boy.
I know you shouldn't. You shouldn't. But if a lot of times you go, one park and get struck by lightning.
We're talking about getting knocked down in our park. Nobody get knocked down in our park.
Yeah, true that.
So if you have these zones where people go snorkeling, then they have to do something about. Well, these are the zones.
They have to have clear markers.
You can't do it outside of the zones, I guess. You can't stop anyway. Snorkel. You can't just there. That like you play in the streets that way, boy.
You see, I tell you. You bring up a point, because the fact that they said that they put out whatever signs they needed to put out, maybe one of the things they need to look at is have designated.
This is what I'm saying, zones, exactly.
Yeah,
specifically designated. Okay, this is the zone where people is snorkel, so no come out at the speed.
No boat country here. No boat pass this area or this.
Or go slow if you're calling at this zone.
Yeah, or no, you can go wrong.
Well, the boats they take the people and they have to go there, so they have to go slow.
Well, park outside and make them dive in. That's how they gone.
Yeah, I mean, hey, the second one like this is show a clear problem.
Yeah.
Because never 10 years ago, that just a couple of years ago that happened.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, like I said, very unfortunate.
Yep. And again, can't tell you how bad nothing feel worse than the charge of manslaughter by negligence. Because usually it is somebody that is just out doing their thing.
Mm-hmm.
Try to make their money, try to do their thing, and something happened that turned this person's life completely upside down.
Right.
And there's a certain amount of empathy you feel for people like that, because again, it's a working person.
Yeah, I never got out there for do that.
Right.
Yeah, you didn't go out there for do that. So, it's just sad, man. It's just sad.
All right.
Yeah. But those are some of the hot topics that came up since last we met.
Mm-hmm.
CYSA, they call these.
Yeah.
So, Committee says we don't really want to do this. We don't want to do the taser and the stun gun thing.
Why?
So we're going with the pepper ball guns, which were donated by the one and only Waterloo Group. Yeah, so those will be 50 pepper ball guns in the next couple of weeks will be handed over to the Belize Police Department. Pray that you don't get belted to them pepper guns.
Boy, I had to tell you something.
Oh, gosh, man.
So I can tell you one time, people were like they up onto the scene. And then the boss in the general vicinity, you want get it too. So you go on in the space.
But I don't understand why they would say that they don't want to go with like taser.
Well, he says they don't want to go with the taser. That try to say, you know, trust your officers because they might want OD.
They might OD.
He says there one way.
Yes, and what you think will happen?
Then they pierce your
skin.
What
you think will happen? What you think will happen? With a pepper gun. When you realize, oh, I could shot you, but you know I'm dead.
Yeah, you're not dead, but maybe somebody catch out attack you for shock the hell out of them.
Yo, I didn't tell you that.
Well, maybe even.
So anyway, it's his decision. He says, that's it, you know, they rather go with that version at this moment.
Well, if that's the case, we make them go with paint pellet gun. You ever get licked with a paint pellet gun?
Well, a paint pellet, that's pepper ball gun.
Yes, but what I'm saying, if you going for a donation, a pepper ball gun, go for get some paint pellet gun because that one left one big mark for you.
Yeah, that left a mark, but you can still call. You make that pepper bus in your eye, you shut down. The whole operation stop. And disperse the crowd. That's the next best thing to in the name of the king. Tear gas. Right?
Oh, tear gas after mass consumption.
So you got pepper ball. If that boss, hey, don't care who you think you bad. The pepper ball boss in your face, around your eyes, in your nose. The whole operation done.
And the thing with that, you can't say that when come after you know and who they do what to you.
You see, the thing with when they give you the canister, you have to be in a range, and sometimes when you use the canister, you and I'll get the effects of the pepper spray. But if you got the paint gun, I mean, if you got the pepper ball gun, I could belt you from afar.
I remember in the military and they carry in this room. They make we put on the gas mask and they carry in this room. And we stand up there and we see that one leak can in the middle of the room. Everybody there on this can. And one knee line of smoke like one fish. And we there and we talk, you know, gas mask, and the captain tell you, all right, you take off on the mask and I want to sing the national anthem. Big man. Big man. Bubble they fly out of their nose not to come out of their ears. I water they run. Baba they drop. When tear gas or something like that, or the pepper thing hit you, you lose all control of your faculties. And you better hope you had gone to the bathroom half an hour before, because you shall lose all barrel control. You'll lose control of your barrels. Yes.
Well, G-Mike say, how about borders using common sense? I hear no one addressing that. Don't you look where you're going? Hey, driving a boat on the high seas, I don't like driving around the lane in a car. Come on, G-Mike, you know that. Being on the high seas is a different thing.
What we talk about?
Oh, we'll go back to the boating. I know, yes, you're driving with and all of that. But when something happened more than once, I just like with the accidents on the road, the Ministry of Transport and the people responsible have to address the accidents that happen on the road.
Exactly.
Although you could say, yes, drive with due care and all of these things, there's a responsibility where people have to put, you can't just let it make it continue happen and leave the onus on the people. Because people want to do what they're not supposed to do. That's the reason our rules and regulations. Let's go, G-Mike, come on. And then we do, no, make a giant. Let's go, G-Mike, come on. Work it.
Tell you, man. I'll find out.
There has to be proper rules and regulations, and if there's a problem, you see a problem building up, you gotta, Lisa, bonify it.
That's right. I know it happened to.
Let's go, Lisa.
We have the same question.
Lisa.
Whenever we hear the two.
Wait, groove. I want Lisa come in, man. Lisa, bonify it. Ah, come on, Lisa. Roll the footage, Lisa, there, like, walk out on Wednesday. Nip it in the bud. So if I see people keep to get rolled over by boats while they swim or snorkel, there is a problem. And you have to do something else now. Something else has to be done. Because you don't want it to happen again. Because they say, what is going on with Belize tourism industry? What's going on with the snorkeling thing? They not got safety. They safety protocols lacking. And tourists, they get killed.
And it will be detrimental to us.
Obviously, the Lee markers there and things not to serve the purpose. Because again, the individual, like what group said, not gone out there for run over nobody. The boat captain not gone out there for that.
If any boat captain out there that happens, contribute, you know.
I agree. Nip it.
Nip it in the body. You have to designate zones or something like that. You can't just go up on the seas and say, well, I'll stop here.
No, but I want to tell you why it's a funny thing, because you don't put playgrounds in the middle of the highway.
This is what I'm saying.
No, you don't.
You don't put parks where vehicle and thing to run. So those areas should be designated, like you rightly alluded to. But the thing is, I know, like when I hear there's been a mid-air plane collision or two boats collided in the ocean, which happens more often than you know, the first thing comes to my mind, that big ocean.
Yeah, right. You just had the plane and the helicopter flying at the same space.
Exactly. But this is not that situation. This is a situation where you have people partying, having fun, and traffic apparently moving through. So, they have to address that. They have to address that.
So the question is how visible, all the kind of things come into play. What kind of seas are hard, choppy seas? Are the markers and the buoys visible? Why didn't they see the visible? Do they have enough markers or just one? How many markers they had? A lot of questions.
Exactly. So many questions.
But
one of our listeners said, so many sides. I just went to Keokuk on Friday, and the captain is telling the tourists not to swim in the split where the boats cross, but they still do it.
They say, well, if you're warned, that's a different story.
Listen.
That is, that is a different story.
Right.
Apparently, this story, people had the right to swim there. I gotta tell you something about Split. Split down a place where I wouldn't allow no swimming or no boat traffic. None.
Maybe no boat traffic, but if you cordon off an area just for swimming, then it's just that area. Don't go beyond that area.
Yeah,
or
that's
really
another
cordon
thing.
it off. Don't just have buoys or something. Just have something there that they can't go over.
Yeah, that's another thing. Some resorts, they actually, they have areas where you could swim in at the ocean or in at the beach, but the sharks or whatever can't get to you. They have areas where you could snorkel and dive, but the boats can't get to you. But anyway,
we'll take a break and then we'll come back, and then if you want to chime in, you could give us a call.
We'll talk about this some more.
All right, so we'll do that.
Seems like there is an epidemic of banged hooky going on.
At Brothers Habet and Habet
Alrighty then. Yeah, boy. Welcome back, man. You're locked into the Stizu.
I want to say, I want y'all to say good morning to the lovely and talented Mr. Dorian Dawson, electrician extraordinaire.
Yeah, the old man fix.
Anything electrical.
Okay. So you made the fix.
What?
What was it that you needed to fix?
Man made the fix that rose.
Yeah. What happened? The alternator for my house blew, so Dorian and check the house for me and see if it got it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. 280-4299.
That's the number to call?
Yeah. All right.
If you want to be involved in this hot topic we're talking about, whichever one you want to choose, because they're all so hot. Hold on.
We're hot.
I see another. No, man. That what they do with the PM. I see another thing with the PM, the sweep leave off the sidewalk. Now, where they go on?
Man, we're on vacation. Doing his homely duties.
That's around the pool. Yes.
All right, let me grab this. Crime, hello. Yellow. Crime, hello.
Hello.
What's up, morning?
Yeah, go on, Boca.
Hi, Boca. Good morning.
Yes, morning, guys and girls. A quick call. Frisco, I'll ask you something. If you're driving a boat and commit like what happened the other day, do part of the charge is driving without due care and attention?
I don't know what he was charged with. He was charged. There is the
manslaughter by negligence.
There's a couple of things.
I wonder if that law which applies to the road applies to the sea too.
I don't know.
Yes, there's manslaughter by negligence applies anywhere it happens.
No, Steve, that's not the one. He's talking about driving without due care and attention.
Yes,
that would be very interesting. That would be very
driving without due care and attention.
Driving without due care and attention. Because you're operating not a motor vehicle, but a moving vehicle with an engine.
Boca, you need to go drink another cup of coffee because you're the argue now. Because, I tell you, driving without due care and attention have nothing to do with manslaughter. You might be driving with due care and attention and crash, but nobody get hurt. Manslaughter by negligence to a completely different animal.
That'll be first call for the morning.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Hopefully the second one is better. After my Boca.
Nice, Steve.
Boca said the country list.
Oh, nice.
Let me see. So I'll try to see if it was revealed what the commissioner said. So let me try to find that. So 1 second. So it was the 24th. Where is it?
Yes.
Fatal. So it's what the commissioner said. I'm trying to see if he revealed here. I don't quite remember, but let's see.
Yeah. Yesterday, a group of tourists were snorkeling, I think, in the area of Trinidad. From my understanding is that the area where they were snorkeling, the tour guides had the area marked off as they would normally do to indicate that there is activity taking place there. And a boat came from nowhere and just ran through the place at very high speed and ran over the tourists, causing the tourists death. The boat captain is currently in police custody. The investigators and personnel from the port authority went out to the scene this morning. They should be returning sometime this evening. But from what I am seeing, I'm not going to be the one to determine if the boat captain is to be charged or not. But from what I am seeing, based on what has been told to me, that is a clear case of causing death by careless conduct. I think at the very least, the boat captain should be charged for causing death by careless conduct. It is common knowledge to all of these tour operators that when you see certain things in the waters as markers, you have to avoid those areas because people are either diving or snorkeling there. And the tour operators who took out the tourists discharged their responsibility by making sure that they had marked off the place to indicate to any boat that would come in the area that that is an area where people are either diving or snorkeling. So this boat captain, who was not a part of that tour operator, ought to have seen the markers as an indication that he should not have gone through that area. So at the very least for me, I see him as causing death by careless conduct.
Okay, so that was his initial view. I'm trying to, I don't remember if, what's the official thing there, but causing death by careless conduct. So that is his initial thing. What say you on that?
Well, I think going by the evidence was presented, it's a correct call. And again, it's a sad thing. And you wish that you wish that the judge would say, all right, we'll make you slide. Because
but then if one slide,
exactly, and then
something else can happen. What are we gonna do now?
And that would not be fair to the families who lost their loved ones, you know.
It's true.
Yeah, so very, very sad.
Unfortunate, yeah.
There wasn't anything where no matter what answer you come up with, it's going to be wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, hopefully that, they try to figure that out. So that type of thing does not happen again.
Exactly.
Right, let me try to see here 1 second. Trying to give everybody a fair shake.
Of course.
Who was calling? Okay. Mr. Parks. I can see Mr. Parks' answer.
Alrighty.
All right. There we go. Let go, Old Mischief. Talk to you.
Hey, look at this. You call me back.
Yeah, definitely.
Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Groove.
Good morning.
Good morning, young Mischief. This is Old Mischief.
What up?
Now I know where part Chester get all them cool from. If you're a chief baker at 16, you've been in the heat, around heat. But I got news for Chester. Transport and indigenous peoples want headache. But if anybody can do it, Chester can.
Well, he's not the minister, he's the CEO. So
no, he is the CEO, but the CEO got all the work. The minister get the credit, but the CEO do all the work.
Minister get the credit.
That just like how World War II Patton did all the work, and who me get all the credit? Eisenhower.
Eisenhower,
yeah. But the Patton did all the dirty work.
You see, but they made a movie about Patton, not about Eisenhower.
Message for leaders and prospective leaders, they call it the shine, borrow, learning. You become the leader that still the people put you there. And when the people they tell you, we're not satisfied with you, you do the right thing and move over. You never want to listen. So you're not completely out of politics now. I still not no leader. You all they had to do one convention and move aside. I still represent myself. I still go there. But when you want to be dictator, that's how life go. The people are always the boss. Please remember that. Good morning, Belize, but Chester, you move out of the frying pan and right into the fire.
Because I contemplate hard.
Transport with the electric buses. And who want get the contract? Want be a big problem in this country, I tell you, transportation. And the indigenous people's affairs, but Chester was a liar. Chester was in that at 16 chief baker. Chester could handle the heat.
Yes, sir.
That's why.
That's right.
This is why the Prime Minister they offer this thing to Chester, because they need somebody who could get it done. And if anybody could get it done, that's Chester.
Okay.
Good morning, Biddies. Good luck, Chester.
All right.
Good luck.
Well, Mischief.
All right, thanks.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Old Mischief.
You see, for mischief, me give Shine such a raving endorsement in my time I win.
All right. So interestingly, information from the Crime News Center. So the boat captain is a U.S. national. 28-year-old. Kikaka resident. The charge is manslaughter by negligence.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes. And again, I feel bad for the guy. I feel bad. It doesn't matter who he is. You know, he did not go out there to kill somebody.
Yeah, something like that. I doubt that anybody would get any jail time for that because, there's intent. So, yeah. Sad though. Yeah.
It is.
Definitely. Well, you see when I say time longer than rope, one of the reasons why time longer than rope is because hundreds of people have taken in the largest anti-Hamas protest in Gaza since the war with Israel began, taking to the streets to demand the group step down from power. You see how you do it? You just continue hitting there until the people where they try to defend you become the one that you look at as the one that's the problem. Anyway, masked Hamas militants, some armed with guns and others carrying batons, intervened and forcibly dispersed the protesters, assaulting several of them. Bear in mind, this is coming to you from Western media, so there may be a Western slant. It is coming to you from the BBC. Take your mind out the gutter. And the BBC is pro-Hamas. So, but yeah, I mean, they are punch you so long, they are punch you so much that eventually the person where they stand up front of you to try to take the hit for you, they look at you and say, yo, you know the work, good, get out of my way. You know, and that is the first way to conquer is to divide. So that's what's happening. Is underway. Yeah. And again, the orange savior that was supposed to be the savior turned out to be the devil when it comes to Hamas. Because he want to open up one resort, one Trump resort. I hear Frisco done book one room. Yeah.
That to me one man.
What a thing.
What?
You only book one room to be guys, so you know one man army, you only need one room. Yep. South Korea admits to mass exporting children for adoption. Mail order children. That's a terrible thing. That's like, wouldn't that be like human trafficking?
Right.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. And isn't South Korea the good Korea?
Well,
should be.
Well, being an ally to one country, I don't know. Cram, hello. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, what up?
I just want to put my leave one cent on a shooting.
On the what?
This occur?
Yeah, man. On the what you said?
Okay. I'm going to go online so that I can talk to group, so that I can get them insight for the marine. The marine case will happen.
Yeah, you're live. Go ahead. You're live. Go ahead.
Okay. What happened is that
you gotta lower that TV or that radio and then listen to this.
The case have to be I don't know, extra charge on reckless navigation.
You think?
Reckless navigation. Right? So that only manslaughter. Reckless navigation took a person who breached the red and white flag when a dive or snorkeling zone. That's a reckless navigation. You will never enter an area with a red flag, period. Right?
How the boys then look? How the boys then look?
Go to Boca's question.
That area there.
How the boys then look?
Say it again.
How the boys then look in the area that...
No, a red flag with my white stripes across it, right?
Okay.
One red stripe,
can tour operators
red with one white stripe. That means
can tour operators
hold on, you're not here.
No, you're not the area.
Okay. Hold on now. What that group?
That's not a diving flag. But can tour operators put those up anywhere they want their people to dive?
I don't know. Come offline. Yeah, that would be the question. What are the areas that that they use, do they have designated areas, a specific area? Well, I would figure there's a general area where you do snorkeling.
Like Shark Ray Alley and thing like that.
Yeah.
But that gentleman was answering basically what Boca was asking, because I don't know if there's a charge like what the gentleman mentioned, but that would be similar to driving without due care and attention.
Well,
which would be the secondary charge.
Yeah, but the Trump, I guess the Trump charge is the manslaughter by negligence.
Yeah, but when you have an automobile accident, they charge you with
slower things.
Manslaughter, driving without due care and attention. All kind of thing they are charged.
But driving on the road and driving on the seas are two different.
That's different.
Really?
Yeah, the seas are governed by different laws.
What do you mean, Steve?
Because I believe that if you're in a motor vehicle, and a motor vehicle mean one plane, one boat, or one car, or a motorcycle, and if you're involved in an accident in the area where your vehicle operate, that to me, that is the same, no matter if it's in land, air, or sea. It's the same thing. Driving without due care and attention, manslaughter by negligence, and whatever other charges come with it. Just because they happen in land, air, or sea shouldn't make the charge different. Wait, hold on. Make I apologize because I think I convinced Lisa. They watch me in a kind of funny way.
Because,
right?
I don't know. The sea is different kind of water top of the sea. People there, the water way up. But you say if the flag's there up, or, if that's the case.
Yeah, and if you don't want tour operator or you work wrong tour.
What are the areas that could just stop anywhere and use for snorkeling? Take off your radio, man. You gotta listen to the phone. Listen to me. All right. So Groove want to know if you could stop anywhere and do your thing. If there or are there designated areas?
Okay. Groove asked my question just now. If one tour operator could just erect one flag anywhere in the ocean or in the Caribbean, the answer is no.
Yeah.
Okay. There are designated areas. There are designated areas specifically for snorkeling or for dive. You can't just operate anywhere.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So
I was one support officer for a period of time.
Okay.
Right? So I had to give the real information right in the book.
Gotcha.
And
so do you feel
driving without due care and attention, you will be reckless navigation.
Reckless navigation.
Okay.
Right? Because it's a motor vessel, it's not a motor vehicle. And yes, the motor vessel have complete different laws than the motor vehicle.
All right, great. Thanks, man.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Well, all I have to say is one boat, that one vehicle, and you got one motor. But that information there would make it even more egregious what happened, because then you would know that this area, this is where people dive, this is where people snorkel. So when you pass through there, you should
be extra careful.
A no-wake area.
Yeah, I guess. All right.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Let's see.
What's in the bottom? What's in the bottom?
Some acid because the shower style thing look like it clog up.
Yeah, lad.
Don't do it.
So now it's, I don't know, what's the deal with because some Jamaicans are getting ticked off now. They're saying, is it that they're picking on the Jamaicans now?
Yep. They're saying
or is it that the movement of some of them still remains suspicious? And so that is the argument. So there's two sides. Yeah. So another person was flagged.
Another Jamaican, right?
A Jamaican, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a story that, somebody invited this person, or it seems that there are procedures and requirements. So is it a case that because of some of them are moving in a certain manner that they're bringing the attention onto themselves, or is it us picking on them? It's like,
why are we picking on them?
Yeah, or is it that they are breaching some of these things that our immigration people are onto?
I don't know, because it seemed to me like that woman has a case. The sister that was talking, it seems to me like she has a case. And, all of my years at the law firm that I work with, apparently he was already stamped to enter. He was already stamped to enter, and then...
No, well, they stamped the thing, and they're saying that they shouldn't violate the passport.
Yeah, but he was already allowed. Yeah, according to the sister, somebody already approved him to come in.
No, well, you could catch a plane and come in, but when you come in, you have forgot the requirements where they say you're supposed to have.
Yeah, but what she says is that they never checked his account. His account had money in it, and she's claiming that they did, and that they wrote in the passport in a way that they should not have.
So they're saying
they destroyed the passport.
Good. And so the immigration people are saying that RLL stands for refuse leave to land and is employed when a person does not meet the requirements for entry. Also stated by immigration CEO that she is aware of the case, and added that they are or were privy to information that a false declaration was made. So there are things afoot that they say that the RLL marking is standard. So I don't know what's happening.
I'll take them to court. They're going to go to court.
It's I don't know. I don't know what's the deal.
Boy, but the bad thing in time, you pay all of your money for go down and place your part, and when you get there and tell you, okay, I'll go on and I'll give you back your money neither. That's rough. If they deport you back or send you back and say, okay, I'll come, they should at least reimburse you your money.
So,
the real.
Yeah, I mean, so like they're saying you just can't jump on a plane and have empty pockets come, which we would believe that to be with free travel and being members of CARICOM and whatnot.
This is a good way to try to be a part of CARICOM.
Well, I think this they happen now for a minute, and I think we need to figure out why. You're not hearing anything out of the Jamaican government. You're not hearing anything. There's no letter of, we're not happy or displeasure or what's going on over there. There's nothing over there. I haven't heard anything in the news that the Jamaican government, foreign affairs, are upset with Belize.
But you know something? I want to tell you what is kind of ridiculous to me, right? If you go, say I decide I go in a foreign and I get a foreign and it's how much money you got for me? Man, I got no money for me, but my sister to pick me up. Where the care where I got in my bank account for?
Remember, they don't travel with visa here. They travel with a passport, with it for free. But because of trafficking, which it seems happens, same thing with the Venezuelans and the people in Chile who use Belize as one transit to get to the U.S. There are these regulations that you have to adhere to. Because you say, if you come here, you don't got no way to stay. What's your plan when you reach here? Yes, you could come, but you have to show that you have XYZ and this time a Belize visit rather than a pass through. So it seems that's the thing. So that's why I asked the question. I think maybe if we, Foreign Affairs, need to address this to the public and say, you know what, we keep the hair about these incidents. This is how it happened. This is how it happened.
It seemed
I think somebody should say something.
Yeah, it seemed to me like Jamaica that the only place where it look like where they have problems with them.
Because of them coming, yeah. They're coming.
Yeah, but that only people. Anyway.
I'm going to go there and let you know my experience.
You look report it when they come. There were some Venezuelans when they came that made the news. So I don't know, man. According to Tanya Santos, that they have information that a false declaration was made, and these things raise red flags when. So I can't say that never happened or that may happen. That's what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And since we're on this, one more complaint I got. When you pay your $300 from a visa and they turn it down, they need to give you back your $300. The kind of crookedness that.
I tell the US that. Don't go apply for
the kind of crookedness that. What the $300 for? What that's for?
Processing.
Processing. Oh. What?
Processing.
To do investigation and what have you.
Processing.
I think
no, but I mean, to avoid that, it sound like with the pick pan with brothers and sisters from Jamaica.
Yeah, I thought it sound like.
It sound like that, but then it could very well be that again, that.
Well, I can tell you something.
Certain things go on where we still have to.
Yeah. If I did do something illegal.
Human trafficking illegal.
Yeah, but where I say if I did do something illegal, I know I carry nobody that court. If I pay $25, want a bag of weed for my door and only give me $15 in there, I not going to police because the police me there only give me. You not do that. You not do that because I did something wrong. So now if this woman feel like she has been wrong and she going to court, right away to me, that human trafficking part out of the question. Because they're going to court. If you did do something wrong, you are hide.
Well, I mean, it could be on the up and up, but I guess you have to really dot your I's and cross your T's when you deal with that because you could be flagged for certain things, right?
We have to do that too at our port of entry. That way I cross with T's, because you know how much time I travel when I used to travel and Brock. Travel and time I get there, meet your friend and I say, oh, how much money you got? Because they only got $10 for me. I say, well, good, we got $12.50 now then.
No, I mean, traveling in any country, you have to follow the rules, whatever, traveling entails. You go to Mexico, you have to follow certain things, you have to have certain credentials.
Of course.
You go to Guatemala, same thing, you go to another country. But it unique because Belize is a transit country where people pass through. And so we get placed, I don't like you're going to Panama. Nobody did. You're not going to Jamaica if you go to the US. I mean, you're not going from Jamaica to Panama.
And that's how the man said when you get to the airport, me are just passing through the street.
So if you call and there's no shenanigans, then you have to make sure that you really get it correct because scrutiny there. And that's the question right there. Is there fair scrutiny to Jamaicans because of what a few did that they put all the Jamaicans at you have to go through this issue.
Yes, and it only work that way that Belize in any area like that where you
after 9/11 everybody whether I'm Arab thing gone through a problem when they go into the US, right?
Exactly. And they will put up certain flags when somebody is coming from a country where they know we don't get 3 people from there. Mm-hmm. As soon as that happens, your country they're on a flag.
Right.
They're on a flag list. Ladies and gentlemen, somebody was calling to ask if we acquired the number to the Gwen Lizaraga Belize bank account in case anybody wanted to contribute to the goings on with the young people who are number 1 at every sports they played, and they're even number 1 at being number 2 in volleyball. Yes, that's right. The Belize bank account number is 132-881-010. 120-001. That number again, 132-881-010. 120-001. That number was brought to you from the fine folks at Broyhill.
No, boy. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Hill. Yes. But yeah, that's the number to Gwen Liz's account if you want to contribute.
Yeah, good.
Also, remember one of the young men raising funds for him to travel.
Yeah.
It's going to be this weekend, the barbecue.
This week. Oh yeah. I gotta get my money across there today for true. After the afternoon. Because we giving away 5 barbecues.
Yes.
But the way the balance say we shall invite for the 5 when we come out of the show. That's the way they said true. That's the way I like.
All right, real quick, we got Dara in the studio, of course. We've been playing that commercial.
Yeah.
You pick a fine time to leave me, Lucy.
Lucy.
One of my favorite artists from the throwback era, Mr. Kenny Rogers.
I never realized Kenny Rogers had so many kids. Because in that song, he said, you picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille.
Yeah.
400 children.
400 children. He said 400 children. Don't you do that to Kenny. It's
400 children who dropped in the field.
It will slap you.
Oh, a 400. I think the man. I thought the man was virile.
Listen to me. I know I got some people out there for all these years that holler 400 children.
Children who crapped in the field.
Oh, boy, that is terrible. Oh, you get it wrong, right? Where you going, Dara?
Blessed morning, Miss Lisa Grove.
Mr. Dara, how are you?
Right here to get ready for Saturday.
You got on your cowboy hat or what?
No, I'm not dressed up to the...
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But I guess by now, Creme listeners and thing know that this Saturday, do only country thing. We pay tribute to a great legend, Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers.
Belize ex-service league. Charging a small fee at $10. Good entertainment. Set up the place nice again. Only touch a class. Just the
Dara, tell me something. Which Kenny Rogers you like? Did you like the rock and roll Kenny Rogers?
No, I know. I like the slower ones. Like through the years, decorating my life. I like Winnie Beggar Roses. You know, like
those songs were Kenny Rogers in a depressive mood. I think it's the country Kenny Rogers you like.
Like when you come to the country session, I more into like the Marty Robin and
yes, that's an ballad.
He was supposed to come to Belize, but he died.
He died the same month 20 for me. The same month.
So he never
look forward to that.
Well, yo, Dara, if you don't attribute to Marty Robbins, I could perform, you know.
I don't think Marty Robbins capture audience to me like
Lisa,
Kenny Rogers.
Tell me what you think, Lisa. Tell me what you think. From 30,000 feet above the desert floor, I see it there below.
Hey, no played Marty, all right.
But him bad.
Marty?
Right. El Paso City,
Paso
City, bad.
And
the one I like it, my woman, my wife, when he sing that,
my
wife. Wicked music, I grew up on that music.
That song was originally named, it wasn't my woman, my wife. It was my sweetheart, my thing from the side, and my wife.
Oh, gosh, don't you do that to Marty Robbins.
What
is wrong with you?
It never exist yet, but yeah.
But the beauty about this, doing this the first time, I may get nervous because the feedback, people are always got something either negative or discouraging to tell you and tell me, boy, and I think this that I work that Belize are really into the thing. My Rasta friend and burn it out and I say here what I get on television, I say do something, I could do it, and I just decide to do it. And even myself was shocked. I said, what? The amount of people come dressing in cowboy suit and thing and come at this event. And then their request when I want to do a next one, because I say, usually do my thing every year, I decide to do it for them. The people ain't ready because then take pictures and show me where they don't buy their outfit and people get in and stuff and things. So I have to ready for them when they come, provide them with what I advertise. Of course, it not be just country whole night. We can touch other souls that are broke down. We can do the paranda.
Kenny Rogers do broke down too.
No, but we can do a lot of country, and definitely we can go a session where people can dance to the great music.
The hold down and the mow down.
Then I want to explain this quick groove, please. I said I give away to 2 couple on big gift package, but you don't want to be like the person who have on the most expensive hat or the most expensive suit or how much you pay. That the couple will come say I decide to put a rope cross the dance hall and you dance to a country and you cross under that or
whatever it is you choose at
or
the night.
decide I set up some chairs and you do a little circle and who's just have a little fun. The people will take part. The couple will take part in everything and make the place lively. All I do, the one way just come sit down and just look and this I feel like then
participation, yeah, man.
Right. But you have to dress in your country to take part in that.
Yeah, that's your visa.
Yeah.
That's right.
But
well, I had to come, Dara, I had to come in our metal suit. You know why? Because, like Kenny said,
but I want to see you there for real, man.
Your night in shining armor. What?
I don't
your night in
but
shining armor.
I need to explain again, Frisco, about the table and chair situation.
Oh, yes.
Again, the venue not have enough for that. Every time I have an event, I have to rent 150 chairs, some tables, and that quite don't cost. I could put my business out there. The chairs are $2, and the table normally the $4 I pay for them. You understand? I have to make sure that the person I rent them from, I have to get a vehicle for pick them up and carry them back. So there is a car. So what I do to them, I rent the table and I rent them back to people for $20. You get 4 chairs and 1 table for $20. Where that do for you, you got people where want to get up, come back, and sit down and dance, and then they lose their seat, and sometimes you see where people left their bag or take the chairs and turn them down. No, that not really fair to people who just they come in. So why they allow you for now you could call 623-3662, that's my cell number on WhatsApp anything. 623-3662. Give your name, you don't have to pay the advance, and I want to prepare your table, I want to get your name on it, you come at the gate. Somebody want to lead you to it, and you want to have your own table and chair for the whole night. And that's the reason for renting that.
So let's go say I call in and I say, I call 623-3362 and I say, Mr. Dara, this is Sky Boo. And I want 1 table. That's how I get my table.
Yeah, well, your Sky Blue name on there.
But that's how it's done. That's a novel idea. That's how
the reason I explain,
it's a real thing.
We had a fan we call in and made burn out that and burn out this and but when you in at the shoes to satisfy your people, then you know where you're the deal with. It's not like I come up with this bright idea how I want to make $1 extra. No, people want to see it and people want to come could have them table when they could eat their food, they could get and drink. I even know they got one young lady who want to sweep the floor, going to you while you just sit down and get your orders. That's why they read. Right. So I try to every way to get comfortable.
But exclusivity has a cost. And that's the name of the game.
And like I explained, trust me, you have to bring out numbers for $10 to make sure you could clear your expense.
Dara, that's another thing, Dara. That's another thing. There's very few places where you could go to for $10. Maybe it is time that Dara put $5
But I do that like we say like 15 that you get and you pay $10 to get it in advance. Some people rush the $10, but still people come at the gate and refuse to want to pay it. I still allow them to come in. The thing is, Groove, I try to work with everybody. You know, I don't want to separate myself from the regular folks who have been supporting me, so I try to bear with them. But sometimes people just have to understand that the costs of living, the costs of everything, they go up. The venue costs more now, police bill gone up, everything they go up. You understand? Forget.
Last time Lisa had a party, she charged 15 in advance, 15 at the gate.
Yeah, but then also I gonna run an ad for the All Black, the advertise sheet. Now I never know that the liquor license boards, the council and the police department, due to a crime high, they slash the dance then, but the whole barracks everywhere tell too. So when I had to shut off my thing, then everybody then get upset with me, feel like I robbed them and just pay 15, and I never know that they do that. So what I did do for this one, I sent in already for 3 o'clock. I don't know if they change it by Friday, I want to know. But I say I want to start 8 and still give them back the hour, and we go 8 p.m. out till 2 a.m. the morning. But
yeah, you can't go
out of my control.
If an event start at a certain time, the onus is on those attending the event to take advantage of the entire time. If you choose to come late and the party shut off, you can't be vexed. You chose to
when them vexed about because then...
No, I just say in general. This happen all over. No, this happen all over.
Okay, yeah.
People come late, and when the session done, they
and then people was really rude to me, and I explained to them that it's not me control the time or me control, but a lot of people control that. When you get extension, I'm a privilege you get that. So I not cheat me people. If you left to me, I go tell 5 because my people well behave and you sell more drinks than your bar.
If you go down basketball game, the basketball game got 4 quarters. You know the game start 9 o'clock. If you choose to go to the game at 11 o'clock, chances are you're hitting in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
You can't want the players play back the first 3 quarters. Yeah. You chose to go to the game late.
About that time.
That you know that the game will finish.
Yeah.
Or soon.
And when I say 8, that because my drinks and cold food and the out there and nice music done on the play. You understand?
Now we have to encourage people to take back in the day, we go clubbing, by 11 o'clock the dance full.
Yeah.
Now
people they come out 11 o'clock.
No, people want to come out 12,
After
1.
11.
Now a new phenomenon will happen in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
you go
come on, man. I
hours.
remember early in the 90s, we used to watch like I said, for 11. By 11:30, the first session done happen already. You're going to release slow jam session and come in after that.
And we do have
one of the biggest. Back in the day, one of the biggest thing was when you could say that me open the dance floor. Me open the dance floor.
You know, I have one couple where always win this gift prize. The first couple where normally come, I give them the first gift. Then again, I had to explain that. You know what? People not like that a spot. They in a deep dance and you want to stop that. For put on light, for check on ticket, for give one thing. What me do? I will go around, meet people. One couple will come in first. If they're your birthday or they celebrate, and you could give me an ID if you prove that today that your birthday. I just give the thing because I get in for giveaway. I hate stop my dance for the giveaway one 8 prize and things. So I try all kind of way for try not disturb the people the events, you know.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah. Spooners want to know, I think we're going to the All Black party.
That don't gone.
Hold on, Cremelo.
Brother Frisco.
Yeah, we talk with Dara right now. So if you know the talk about that, you have to call back.
What do they talk about?
Dara there right now.
Kenny Rogers.
I'm a ballet that.
Yeah, you're going on the thing or what?
My favorite ballet Dara Rabbit juice.
You're going on Kenny Rogers or what?
Hey, I have like how you dep on the show and not big him up all the time. This brother here, the real person. When I first get material for me build my shed for my feeding program, This brother bring all the tools and come nearly a whole week and put in work with my brother and bless lot. Bless up to you every time.
Man, big you up.
Yeah, man.
Dara, you know to tell the story right. That's only me. Remember I tell him when they don't like lend me vehicle, he lend me the vehicle for the whole week.
Yes, I come every day and work hard. I appreciate that. I appreciate it.
Right? I've been around Dara for that week and change, you know, and I realized that Dara is a very disciplined guy. One of the things that Dara despises and detests, please don't make Dara still do it, is split on the ground. Boy, that man could get so high. I never know Dara could get the way how Dara get down. Boy, when he start licking down, I was like, my God. But why Dara don't like your split ground for you play? Dara tell her, please, go by the street side, by the drain, brother.
Well, the food there. The food there. You can't use
that
the place
like that. That man real up because he don't want to split there. I never know the brother could have get so, and then the brother had a guy there with a very nice guy by
your Bali Santos.
Santos, why but when he get out, brother, he get out by one thing he did when he clean, he put everything neat and that. No go turn something wrong for him why he gone.
Your Bali.
You know, once you call the brother gives to the needy, not the greedy. And I tell you something. For the 2 weeks I've been around and I watch you, I listen to people talk the words about the Dara. And I tell you, sometimes what we need to do is step back for the elephant, like we go see the whole elephant. What we do with it, stand up right side of the elephant, I already see that one great patch. But if you take 5 steps back, we are look for the elephant, did it? You see? Because they don't take the time out to go and see these things, you know?
Yeah.
I heard about Dara for the longest.
We not boss say. We not boss say.
I never know how to support the man other than go to birthday things and donate what he can.
Well, what I can imagine is Saturday.
Come out this Saturday, man.
I will reach back out to him. Anytime he needs something and he reach out to me, I got my support because I see where he puts it in. It's not like people out there.
Hey, look, we're talking about Kenny Rogers right now. Kenny Rogers, Saturday night, ex-service league.
That's the beat?
Yeah.
That's the beat.
Where you go, boy?
Yes, man.
Just go support. Pull up.
He asked if they have it.
You see sometimes, Dara, I want to tell you, I like to get service train and I love it. I love the rules. Bible sometimes hot, you can't put on pants and you don't want to go in there with sandals. You can't put on a nice sandals. No, I don't talk about Jordan slippers, you know. A nice leather sandals or a short pants.
You have to get pedicure and put on.
Listen,
which I agree with.
I never see other one on me dance yet, man. And you just need to come and enjoy yourself, look, man, and stop the fine excuse, man.
Look, me did it last time. They wouldn't make you
All right, Luke.
Then you could call back after that and say your experience. Yeah, man.
Look, me did it last time, but they wouldn't let me in because they put me hashish in me.
But Luke solid, you know. Luke was there for me to help. But
we're
gonna wrap up this Saturday, Belize Ex-Service League. We start at 8. We should go till 2. If I get my extension till 3, we're going till 3. I already ask that you come out, respect the event, come out, enjoy yourself, wifey, and got the best of food out there. And we are country style and party and enjoy the vibes. Thanks again. You know?
What time Kenny Rogers want to show up?
You there right here. I don't know if you want to say something. If man there right here.
No,
you want to say something, Kenny?
Left Brick Rogers do it.
Harry. Harry the Pilgrim.
We'll be right back.
Oh, gosh, man.
Nando's Wholesale is your market leader in Belize's wholesale industry when it
Hump day. Today is the 26th day of March. What, boy? What is that? Welcome back to the Morning Stew, everybody. Everyone's. All right, let's bring it back to crew, man. What's that?
I said, which district you'd have to travel through for see that on the line?
Boy, here we go. Walking through. We're going through the district, right? Yeah. Walking through Wednesday. And we'll probably go for see your drawers, they hang out. I mean, you used to see that in the city a lot.
Yeah.
Not much, no. Less.
Why?
No, less than before.
People are not wearing drawers.
People carry their thing that laundromat now, man.
Or some of them have dryers.
Or have their own one, right. So people are hanging with their drawers now. Put up the picture there. Put up your drawers.
That's way too much material, they're not applying it.
Put up the picture there with your drawers. Oh boy. But yeah, hey, shout out if you're still hanging with your clothes. There's certain clothes you need to hang out because the dryer will mess it up.
Yeah.
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 So you
don't need to put them on.
Yeah, there it is. The drawers of every size.
That big one look like you got a hole in the back. Or something. This is sunlight.
Oh my God.
Oh, I. Mesh.
All right.
Put
up the flag. This is what the boy looks like. I've never seen one, but that is what the boy looks like. So, is it more than one they would have up or put down in a specific area?
There's gonna be more than one, boy.
No, that's a question. Now, is it only one?
I hope there will be more than one.
I believe that they have put up them 4. You know, 2 at this way and 2 at that way, so you know that they're here not coming at this area or slow down.
Okay. All right, there you go. Krem, hello.
Yes, good morning, guys.
Yeah, what up?
How you guys doing today?
What? Scuba master.
For some reason, you know, I got a neighbor, man. Like you said, she be putting her clothes on the line, but she got like my knee line, panty line. I mean, like, I think she do when I'm there on purpose. When I'm on the veranda, she hanging out. She don't put her pants or her blouses, but she put a little stuff on the line. I guess she won't have something
It's 7-Eleven, baby.
My best time to put the drawers on the line.
You got a neighbor?
7-Eleven.
Yeah, man. You know, I mean, then I had this. Then all day I think about this colors that's on the line all day. I think she do it on purpose to get my attention.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Aye, party line.
Oh boy.
I met Dara with Money Mike before the Lucky Duke tribute and everything. I was with my homegirl. My homegirl, she had a restaurant in Belize City, so I hung out with her all day. And Dara bought a plate of food. Man, that pigtail was about 12 inches long. Belize have the biggest pigtail in the world. In America, our pigtails are like 3 inches. But y'all got some 12-inch pigtails. No, man, that was a big pigtail you got, you and Money Mike. You guys eat pigtails. Rastafari. Anyway, I got to go. See you.
All right.
AKA.
AKA.
There it is.
He's right.
That's right.
What else?
There's the picture of Katsule, Money Mike, and Dara.
Not Dara.
But the one where they go and the tilapia them.
The tilapia them, well, bedrin, the water still kind of high, you know. You can't set net so good right now and handline fishing, that's the best way to do it.
Okay.
I thought we were going to have the president of the Crooked Tree Fishermen Association on the show sometime this week because Tilapia Fest, as everybody knows, is this weekend. And fisheries came down and tell a lot of people, if you don't have fishing, you have to get on a license. No, I cry foul on fisheries. Even though they deal with fish, I cry foul. Because you have people in a Crooked Tree we just get up one morning, jump in a door and say, I'm going to try, throw me line and catch 4 or 5 fish for eat. You don't need no license for that. That's your birthright. You're born and grow that Crooked Tree, you're granny.
Yeah, they're not commercial fishing you do.
They're not commercial fishing you do. So you shouldn't have to have no license. And I think it's very, very backwards.
So who said they have to have license?
Well, I don't know, it was the village council and fisheries made it tell everybody that they have to get license. And I don't want to show them my license finger, but Dana said no.
Well, let it go, Aram.
Yeah, greetings, guys. Greetings, Frisco Groove and Mona Lisa Love.
Good morning.
In regard to the captain that accidentally overrun while piloting his boat, I don't understand how that happened because when I used to go to Kikaka, San Pedro, and even other places around the world, there's a rope that I see that San Pedro and Kikaka is a rope with floaters that they put to indicate that zone, you're not supposed to navigate that zone because that's where people might be snorkeling or diving or something. A rope, maybe they take it to an extension that they need it to be to people not to navigate there. So I don't understand how the news was saying the man just run over. No, I don't think he run off.
No, they're saying they had the flags, the boy with the flags at the area.
Okay, well then that's good enough because then if you are a pilot or a captain and you see the boy,
well, I said he's charged with causing death with careless conduct or something like that.
It's a pity because if you see the boy floating with the flag, I don't see why he still run over that. Yeah. And sadly, they always do it to the manatee too. They always run by the poor manatee.
Well, I know.
In different areas.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
I thought
you mentioned the $300 people that get robbed for many years from the embassy. And you pay your money when you go like, oh, no, right now, next time, and you lose your money. I don't think that's fair, though. They're supposed to charge something, some fee, but no, just like outright like that. And that's why I'm happy that other coaches do it to them. Like when I went to Mexico, the state of Acapulco, Guerrero, I was training 3 American people over there, three US citizens, Black American. And when we get to the Mexican embassy in Belize City, they stamp for their passport, they see in there, and they tell me come back next day. So they laugh at me and they say, oh, they're stamping your one because you're not American citizen. Okay, I don't say no to them. And next day I got for my passport. You know when I laugh, they say when you laugh last, you laugh best. When I reach Tomal, they stamp me right away and I have there in our cab, they ask me question and full of form. So I laugh, I say, you laugh at me in Belize, you laugh at Mexico. In you have to plus pay too. So like you gotta pay to get out and go in there. I don't have to do that. But everything is hiring my brothers and sisters.
Yes, sir.
I'll continue listening to you.
All right.
Respect.
No problem.
Yes, the Ram.
I don't know if Ram used a different phone, but the last couple of calls, Ram sounded different.
You've been sick.
It's nice when people carry a Western hat.
Yeah, no, you put that hat.
I never seen Kenny Rogers with a Western hat yet.
You never say when a Western hat yet?
No. I always see with his long hair and his beard.
I think in movies, he knocks some movies.
Who that?
Kenny Rogers?
Yeah, he acted a couple of movies. He acted Gambler.
He not no bloody fistful of that. In the movie, I think
he acted Gambler.
Yeah, in the Gambler.
Oh, yeah, maybe, yeah. Okay. Respect, brother.
Yes, sir.
Ask Ram if you know how many picnic Kenny Rogers had.
400.
400 kids who
Nobody, thanks, Ram. Give the message, yo.
Yeah. Yo, my palette.
Hey.
Frisco.
Not
only the embassy they do you that, you have it locally do you that too.
Yeah.
Some years ago I was at the tourist village and they will give us a good news that somebody is giving us a grant and we feel so happy about this grant. The grant was supposed to be $1,000 and by the time when money come to us it was 700. And when we ask question why they only 700, because they need $300 for paperwork.
Correct.
Imagine 30 members.
Management,
like happened to
30 members each.
Management fees, my boy. Management fees.
Ram can't hear me, Joe.
All right.
Yeah, man.
I got it.
Yeah, you know.
We got it. Yeah, that the same thing happened to we. Remember in time they say, oh, they may give Creme one grant. And we say, what? We get big money in time we look at Tony G.
Tony G. Oh, boy. What they call it? Yeah, the management fees, they call it. When things they go through
that's processing fees.
Yes, processing fees.
Processing fees. Why?
Like,
Smithy Pastor just know it. Big rooster.
They're like how in the music industry set up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a bunch of people who control the management of the thing, management fees. And then every individual artist, no, but the management fees high because the manager, the accountant,
the artist only get about 20%.
Treasurer get big paycheck. But the artist only get 5 cents every time song play or 3 cents every time song play.
Yeah.
So after 6 months, the artist might say, well, leave a couple $100 in there. But the management, every week they collect that big chips. So that's where the money there. The money there in the management fees.
And it's just like when you become an artist and your record label say, all right, we give you $250,000 right there if you sign. Boom, you sign and give you $250,000. When your album or whatever come out and you make your money and you say, what? I made $300,000. Right away there and look for you and say, well, is that $250,000 we make you? Well, tour come up with that. Album promotion come up with that. all kind of thing come up with that. So and get your 300, then don't get. I mean, there's all kind of games being played in that industry. But like I tell you, Smithy passed about 10 minutes ago, last commercial break with a big rooster in your hand. I said, Smithy, where you get a rooster? He said, boy, I win it, a race. I said, sure, right there at Crooked Tree. He said, uh-huh. I said, who armed me the race? He said, well, me, the owner of the rooster, the police, and the rooster.
Yeah, clear.
Man win. The man win. He come in strong.
All right.
But yeah.
Rooster man.
Exactly. It looks. Let me see. All
right, there's a couple of things we could do a news package here real quick.
Oh, let's do that. And this news package is brought to you through the fine courtesy of Smack. No, Snack.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
The popular tourist destination of Cancun and other areas in the southern Mexican states of Quintana Roo, Yucatan, Tabasco, Campeche, and Chiapas suffered an extended power outage that started around 3 p.m. Monday. Power was gradually restored, and all areas were back online by 2 a.m. Tuesday. The massive power outage plunged thousands into darkness and impacted the supply of potable water and telecommunications sector. Traffic in Cancun descended into chaos as traffic lights were rendered inoperable, and members of the police force had to step in to direct traffic at the more critical intersections. Authorities on Tuesday explained that the reason for the outage was the failure of a piece of equipment at a cogeneration plant for a new Pemex, which supplies electricity to CFE. In Belize, consumers countrywide experienced power outage Monday that started at 3:30 p.m. Power was restored to some areas by 3:48 and to all areas by 4:24 p.m. We have confirmed at BEL that the outage in Belize was directly related to the issues experienced by CFE. BEL says it relied on support from its local independent power producers and its own generation sources to restore power. To our question as to how it is keeping up with the power demands as the dry season gets underway, BEL stated, our teams continue to work along with our stakeholders on long-term solutions to strengthen Belize's energy security by expanding in-country renewable energy capacity and diversifying our energy sources. This package brought to you through the courtesy of Smart. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. Yeah. Well, there you heard it.
That's right.
I like when you use complicated words like that. Just get clear. Our teams continue to work along with our stakeholders on long-term solutions to strengthen Belize's energy security by expanding in-country renewable generation capacity and diversifying our energy sources. You go, BEL. You go, BEL.
A long way of saying, yo, we got to work on this problem.
I like when they, somebody sit down and say, how we could word this make it sound real professional. Yes, there we go. Couldn't have said it better myself. All right. As we proceed.
Yes. Time is now 23 minutes past 11 o'clock in this beautiful country of Belize. We hope it is wherever you are also. All over the globe, there are things happening. The U.S. removes bounties on key Taliban leaders. Sudan army is accused of killing hundreds in an airstrike on Darfur on a market. Thousands turn out for Turkey protests, or like Frisco would say, protests, after more than 1,400 arrests.
Okay.
So, yeah, things happen all over the place.
Couple of things. One, there is no Saharan dust in the Caribbean or the Atlantic.
Bogano?
That's one. Two, 99% of men who never fight will instinctively, if they are forced into a position of battle, will instinctively throw a right hook first.
It's the most powerful hook.
Now I don't know why, if that's good or bad.
Most people right-handed. It's your power hand.
Okay.
So you throw your power hand first.
So if I go fight the brick, I don't know you throw right hand first. Kind of normally fight dig.
Yeah.
So look over that right hand.
I tell you, if you don't fight a one,
oh Lord, the man left hand.
Yeah, while he jabs, one set up a good right hand too. Yeah. Let me see here. Love says she's gone for a minute, but I see murdered. Got some edges. Somebody put in edges.
That murdered? I saw the picture, but
that murdered. Yes, that's murdered with her edges. I think they play granddaughter. They practice in her head, and it looked very nice. I was gonna put in some edges too, but I mean just can't leave mark up. Yo, and then somebody make one tortilla where I don't know if this tortilla or a legit tortilla or they should go to jail, but it look interesting. I'd buy it if I saw it in the place, but if I add a fried jack and they bring me this, or if I add a tortilla and they bring me this, I'd have said, one.
What the hell is that?
Half I eat that one tortilla and half that one fried jack. How you do that?
Okay.
That half me little. Huh? They literally fry the half.
They fry half and they put the other half. Yeah.
And they put the other half on the comal.
So you call that?
Third jack.
Third jack? Cremelo.
Fried tia.
Fried tia, that right there. Cremelo.
Fried tia.
Yes, greetings, Belize.
Yeah. Where you going? Birthday, man.
Lisa, brother Groove. Brother Frisco.
Where you going, sir?
That thing, you see that thing where Frisco just talk about man we can't fight and that right hand thing if they're right-handed. That's one of the first lesson my pa teach me for night. I'm a Lee boy because he's a boxer. And he and my uncle Donald, my trained Ludwig Lightburn, the greatest boxer ever. And the first thing he tell me, anytime when a man start to talk hard and sound like you want to check fight, you step outside like by right hand, you step to your left, whether to his right, so that when he pull back for that right hand, you know the inner way, you the outside of the right hand, and see when he pull back. Right? That then when you pull back, that then you touch him.
Correct.
All right? With our
left cross. And this is one stand where you show me where part you put your left foot forward
Because you pivot off and left foot so that statistics where you can just know them man them know that and they never may have the analytics to get the exact number, but they may know how it works.
Yeah.
Response to stimulus they call it in psychology, but we just want to add that, you know.
Don't say it.
So that's something where we should teach the kids right away from their leal. Anytime man start that hard for them get outside and show that big right.
Yep.
Right? You show that big right, then they say go that big right, they can't, they don't know what they do.
Yeah.
Talking about big right, how was your birthday party?
How the birthday gone?
Why the birthday gone good? I decided this birthday I want to spend with my grandkids. After I spend my birthday with a 7-year-old, 1 5-year-old, and 1 4-year-old. They playing at the park, they chase down, they run up and down the slide and so, and they play catch. But that was an awesome feeling. I finally acknowledged that a grandpa now.
Thank you.
That a grandpa behavior.
Yeah.
All right, you guys have a nice day.
Yeah. Take care, Polo.
Thank you for calling. I know even cuss one time. I know, Polo. Like squeezing one bad word for pride.
Oh, boy.
It's because of them grandkids? Them grandkids.
Oh, yeah. I guess them grandkids are breaking down, no?
Grandkids, you know. But I know I said that. I mean, I said, no, I get you all African and grandkids. But I remember my ma was supposed to die long time because she she wasn't doing good. And when Hannah born, that like somebody said, hold on, say another 13 years, yeah. Just take that like my ma pick right up and gone great for 13 years.
All right, so Boca is wondering, this is Boca wondering, if anyone have ever been charged DUI driving a boat, and if bicycles is under Motor Vehicles Act, if riding under the influence apply.
No, you know got one boat the bicycle on the planet.
Riding under the influence.
Okay, Boca.
Boca got a little bit too much time for the hand for Wednesday. I don't realize that already. Yes. All right, Miss Love, please give us a girly word because we want to tell you if this thing was a fried jack or a tortilla, but
it is a
fried tia. Fried tia.
I said stir fry.
No, fried tia song better. Right. That roll off smooth. Fried tia, yeah.
Fried tia. It is a fried tia then.
Yeah, that's like when we get tortilla balls and I bake them instead of Friday or whatever. Yes. All right, Miss Love.
Okay, all right. So here's your girly word for today. It's a beautiful Wednesday, Miss Di, doing laundry.
Yes.
Yes. If you don't go after what you want, you'll never have it. If you don't ask, the question is always no. If you don't step forward, you're always in the same place.
So does that mean come over or no?
If you don't go after what you want, what is it that you want? You'll never have it. If you don't ask, the question is if you don't ask, the question is always no. If you don't step forward, you're always in the same place.
Say hello.
All who beg no get, and all who no beg no want.
I will slap you.
And there is a way to beg, so you don't look like you're the shula.
What are we not asking for?
That's right.
All right, moving on.
Like if I had a Frisco, every time somebody come in at the studio, I'd ask them, yo, make I get some of that, no? Make I get some of that, no?
It's me Brick City walk in here, so every day, knowing that, you buy another breakfast like that. Come in here with some food, smell like, you know.
What list and bad style?
What list and bad style? Cause you know the body in here half hungry. Come in here, pop up any least styrofoam, make the least essence and flavor engulf the whole room.
Making a call security.
Yeah.
Right.
What list and bad style?
That's
call security and making sport 99 in the studio like that.
Yeah. And interfere with me,
What you have to do, Frisco, that anytime you come in, you ask them, make I get some of that. And so eventually, I either start to give or I bring for you. One of the two.
And then I beg the man feel I said, "Baggy man, do kuno the star."
You know, big and pretty, so you know I eat all of that, true.
All right.
That's right.
Hey, Jen, wanna know how you could get what the question? What 4 or 5 are put together forget?
Which 4 or 5 make 6 o'clock?
Make 6 o'clock.
Wait, what?
Which 4 or 5s make 6 o'clock? Oh, you can give me this now? Or you just show me? You say, man, come give me the thing. I don't want to overplay it. I show it, man. Come do me every day.
Why?
Every day.
Why? That if that mean they don't have cook thing, that I thought I need backwash.
No, man, I good. I just say what you can do in the place, my boy.
They're just guilty they don't know.
Listen to me, if you make a diet, this is what the man can do every day.
Okay.
Ooh, smell it. So which 4 or 5s you put together for get 6 o'clock, bro?
20.
Which 4 or 5s? No. Forget 6 o'clock or you get 6 o'clock for 20?
I don't know. Make Jen explain because I bet you Jen forget the whole.
Listen to me. 5:55 plus 5 minutes. 5:55 or 5 to 6 plus 5 minutes.
5:55 plus 5 minutes, the man say. We're not on YouTube.
Lord. That's the high grade talking right there.
All right, let's get a man's perspective. 5:55 on 5 minutes gives 6 o'clock.
That's right, 4 or 5 gives 6. All right, the first part of the man's perspective, ladies and gentlemen, came on prepared, but fear not. Too much attention makes a donkey think he's a lion. Put that in your Put that in your pipe and smoke that whoever way you want. That work in any walk of life. Too much attention make a donkey think he's a lion. That's right. Sometimes you see them girl post up there ugly picture, stop the right 100. When you see them man post up the big bear belly, when I tell them, yo, that bear belly look good by your pops, no worry about nothing.
Oh, gosh,
but yeah, that's right. You know, too much attention make a donkey think it all.
So what you supposed to do?
What?
So what you supposed to do?
No, Peter.
I don't think it's on.
You see like we ballet right now where every time we start the show, even if we don't want to talk about it, somebody call up and say, so how you boy Trump to do? Too much attention, they make one donkey think it on a lion.
Yeah, we on.
That's one way if you look at it, then there's other ways too. So now watch out there.
Other ways to in a cat?
Yes, exactly. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we on YouTube.
I present to you the lovely and talented Mr. Frisco.
All right, so here goes this question. This might be very difficult. And Groove might need your assistance.
Oh, my.
And maybe Lise. So, if you think that your significant other is being a little cagey, untruthful, a little dishonest, what is it you do to have her tell the truth?
Why not him?
Or him. It's a man's perspective. So
thank you. Yeah, I know.
But even that, or him, what is it you would do to get the truth from your partner? Now, you don't have to be cheating truth, because you probably never get that. But
yeah, if
something, you lie about something.
Yeah, if you know the truth and you assume she's lying, but you know the truth, the way that I would convince them to tell the truth without telling, watch out, stop lying here.
Yeah,
would be to drop hints of what I know. Let them know that, you know, how you know that? And that might coax the truth to come out, come clean, because if you know
what if it don't come out and they ride that?
Ride that bad boy. Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Well, then you drop more hints until eventually they ask you that, why you did do all of that for? Then you are telling, well, that because I was trying to give you the opportunity to tell me the truth about the clot where you made it do.
Right. Yeah. So, and if your partner, okay, correct, and rides that bad boy like Lisa said to then you have a problem, right?
Right,
yeah,
you do.
You would have a problem
what else are you hiding?
There you go. That one little thing will make you start to wonder, if you would ride this so hard, and I know you don't lie.
And you're dropping hints to say that you know the person to say it.
You want to know that
there?
Who else you the ride? So, I mean, what else you the ride so hard when I lie? What?
Right. So the advice would be, yeah. Yeah. Because if you ever come out and say, yo, I know it. I have the info, so I know you know to be truthful. That that's a riff that will never go away. You'll always feel like, okay, this person ought to be honest with me.
Yeah.
Straight up.
And what is the thing? What is the thing in a relationship that were very that were statement which could cause controversy? But one thing that as equally as love in our relationship, I believe, that trust.
Fragile thing. Yeah, no, very like the eardrum. Necessary, but fragile.
Yeah. Trust that Marlon, that's on there. Trust that one thing where once you lose that trust, no matter what nobody tell you, no matter how much you convince yourself that I trust you, at the back of your mind, it's not 100%.
Yeah.
It's not 100. It's like a vase that they glued together. If you look closely, you can see the cracks.
There right. You go. There you go.
Me never lie to Dana and I meet her on the day. The first time, where me not lie? The first time I meet her and tell her, watch ya. Me, I'm married to you, And I kept my word.
Gosh.
Got clear. All right. Let's get the weather then.
Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen. All the way from Pretoria, we have Miss Dweet. Miss Dweet, are you ready? All right, ladies and gentlemen, here she is, Ida Dweet.
I would.
Ida Dweet too.
I would.
Ida Dweet. Yes.
Generally fair weather conditions prevail. In our forecast, sunny with a few cloudy spells today and partly cloudy skies tonight. Showers will be isolated with slightly over north this morning and over the south later today and tonight. Winds blowing east northeast at 10 to 15 knots. The sea state is choppy to moderate. Waves beyond the reef 3 to 6 feet. Temperatures today on the coast 86 degrees Fahrenheit, inland areas 93 degrees Fahrenheit, and in the hills 80 degrees Fahrenheit. We are currently experiencing a high tide and low tide comes in at 1:42 this afternoon. Another high is on schedule at 57 tonight, then another low 246 early Thursday morning. Sunset this evening
at 4:06.
And the moon will set at 3:33.
5:55 plus 5 minutes.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know where Jen get that one from, but
outlook. This is through to Thursday night. Skies will be partly cloudy to cloudy, and showers will be isolated, except slightly more occurring over the south. Tariq Matthews is our forecaster, and that's your weather. Hey, Jer.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Tariq Matthews and Ida Dweet. Yes. We were going to have Mr. Oxlong here, but Mike said he canceled today. We might get him Friday. Yes.
Swayze, check your boy.
Anyway, yes, we got Mr. Ratchich here. Michael Ratchich. But as it says on his passport, Mike Ratchich.
Mike Ratchich.
Hey, Ronald, good morning.
There's a salve for that.
There's a salve you can put on that thing there, sir.
There's something for that.
That's what Johnny Cash was singing about,
burning ring of fire.
Yes, syphilis. So Johnny Cash had syphilis.
Hush.
There's a salve for that. We use the peer salve group. We use 1 finger, 2 finger, 4 finger.
Clap it in there.
Oh, gosh.
You know where I saw that there's a salve for this? I saw it was on Star Trek in an episode with the Borg, so robot, and they blew up this Borg. And this Borg came to the doctor. A robot came to the doctor for help, and the doctor said, I think there's a salve for that. For a robot.
There's a salve, man. Well,
Go
I
ahead,
use
Mr.
4
Rocky.
fingers for myself.
4?
Would you like 1 scoop or 4?
You gotta get it in there. You gotta, yeah. Oh, Lord.
Said 4.
All right, let's get the model up, man, because, you know, it's not much to talk about, really. There was a bit of, there was a nice little shower.
Hold on, Frisco. I just want the audience to realize that it was at exactly 11:43 on Wednesday that Downhill Thursday started. I just want you to realize. Yes. Yes.
Yes, the liquor license in the up for debate. I tell you.
Oh, yes.
Ah, boy. So, yeah, this morning there was a nice little shower that came down.
Yes.
Where?
Maybe about 4
Burger
o'clock
Tree.
or after 3, yeah.
We won about 5.
Yeah, maybe after 4 then.
Yeah.
And then there was another one somewhere around 6 o'clock. So, yeah, you know, a couple downpours, unexpected, but so, you know, let's run the models. Can we see the model? Is the model available?
Of course.
If you didn't hire the model, be on the runway. Right, so there you go. Let's see. Anything significant we're looking at in the next couple of days? Probably not. You gotta. All right. Well, yeah, you do see some scattered showers there over. I gotta zoom in there. Let me pull up mine. My eyes not so good there from far.
What?
Yeah. So you might see some cloudy spells tomorrow morning in the south, inland.
Don't you have a speckled dome?
Yeah. Yeah, you might see some cloudy spells inland maybe tomorrow through the weekend.
Okay.
But, you know, other than that, no major rain event. And this is the time of year where things get high and dry, you know what I mean?
Yes. And I made watch my vat and I leave water this morning come in quite handy. And I ordered 3 more than before dry weather come in.
Okay.
Yes. Very good.
So, yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Pratchett, for that weather right there.
Where is he from?
Mike Ratchett is from Devonshire. He's from Bunghole upon Thames. What? That's in the UK.
Yo, go get your fishing license. The law says you need a license.
You had to ask. You had to ask. Why did you ask?
Yes. Bunghole of Thames. That is. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Whether you are a busy person
Today is your birthday. We just can't wait to celebrate. Because today is your birthday.
Well, all right then. People celebrating birthdays and whatnot on a day like today, Wednesday. Who is this right here?
This is my beautiful cousin, Joycelyn Morero. Happy birthday, Joycelyn. This is coming to you from everybody.
Somebody hear groove until I mic the and Sir Groove.
I don't hear nothing.
You take off the camera and think say you can't.
We're hearing it for you.
I think so we can't hear
Happy
you.
birthday, Joycelyn. We love you. Enjoy your day. And we hope that you live to see many more happy birthdays. Let's teach you Joycelyn.
You know this Lisa they claim like a cousin again lately.
Yeah.
We want to say happy birthday going out to Miss Claudette Adolphus, celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday to you, Miss Claudette Adolphus. Wishing you have many more.
Happy birthday, Claudette.
Sure.
We also want to say happy birthday to IC, Miss Indra Craig, celebrating a birthday. Happy birthday to you, Miss Craig. Hope you have many, many more in front of you. That's right.
Happy birthday, Ice. Enjoy your day.
That's right. But not only that, celebrating a birthday today is the one and only Mr. Sutherland. I believe he turned 93 years old. Happy birthday to you, Mr. Sutherland. Coming to you from the entire family. Hoping you enjoy your birthday.
All right. Happy birthday.
Yes. And this is the lovely and talented Miss Marie Munoz. Happy birthday to you.
Marie.
Yes, happy birthday to you, Miss Marie. I hope you enjoy your day.
One of the hardest things was to get a solo picture of Marie.
Exactly. Notice the Roman columns that she stands beside.
Happy birthday, Marie. We love you. I saw her last night, too.
Really? You walked about quite a bit.
Yeah.
I think if the council start to if the council make Lisa have to use a visa every time it goes, the council are rich. Not you. Hey, what?
What? I don't know that, man.
I heard about her and the other cheek, but that's ridiculous.
Uh-huh.
Who is this lovely young lady?
Is Kirsty Darling?
This is the lovely and talented. This was forwarded
from Kirsty Darling. So Could it be Kirsty Darling?
Gotta check that out.
Harlan forwarded it.
Oh, Harlan did. I saw Kirsty.
Harlan forwarded it, and
Cultural Day. It's a Cultural Day.
Cultural Day. Oh, that. Congratulations, Miss Culture.
It's Kirsty Darling.
Yes, very good, very good.
Looking all kind of pretty.
Huh? Yes. Not Curly Sue.
I said she's looking all kind of pretty.
Curly Sue. Curly Sue.
Not murdered.
No murdered. With them edges.
Yes, murdered got the edge. Watch on there. Got the edge. Yes.
Let me send a birthday request to Denz Edwards. Big up yourself. Penelope Matos.
Hey, Dan.
Shouts out. What? L.A. Usher? Birthday today? Big up yourself.
No L.A. Usher?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
But I just send one up now because it's a big one too.
Yes. My family, Amy Pollard, also celebrating a birthday. That is the daughter of Hugh Pollard.
There you go.
Yeah. Who else? Ursula Moore celebrating a birthday, and Mari Munoz celebrating a birthday today as well. Happy birthday to all of y'all's.
And the last picture we just sent up, this right here, I'm sending happy birthday greetings to my follically challenged brother, Alan Swayze, there in Alajuela, Costa Rica, seen here with his family. Yes, and as you can see, all his family have hair, except for Swayze brother. And what happened? The hair get lazy, and he didn't want to go way to his head top, so he decided to stop right under his chin. Right under his chin. So yes, happy birthday, Alan. Hope you have many more, bro.
Oh boy, happy birthday.
Yes, that's right.
My boy.
Butterscotch candy.
Love that. Nice. Love that.
That's nice.
I love
Butterscotch no hard for make neither, you know.
No.
No, all you need a pound of butter and about 4 shots of scotch.
No sugar?
Yeah, the scotch for the recipe. That's for you, already.
The scotch for you, drink.
Yes, the scotch for you.
Yes.
Yes. What do you mean? Waste no scotch like that. We don't do waste the comes. Yes.
Steve, you could make stretch my guts. Can you make stretch my guts or Donna?
Yes, Donna, we made stretch my guts already.
Make it again.
That's out of coconut water and thing, right?
Sugar and a little ginger, yeah?
Yes, but Lisa, those were things we ate when we did not know any better.
All right.
Those were things we ate before we imported candy and all of that nice stuff. Now we import things. We don't have to eat stretch my guts.
Yeah. Used to make stretch my guts. Used to make, what else used to make? Tableta.
Tableta.
Fudge.
Wangla.
Yeah, wangla.
Well, fudge
I like
still wrong.
I like coconut fudge. I like coconut fudge and raisin fudge.
Yeah. Fudge still they're wrong, but I think things like stretch my guts, wangla, and I think they're going extinct.
Super. Well, last eat super,
Last year I eat super. And when I had a super, everybody know if I had a $5 super, I want 3 super and the rest in alone juice.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
because
2M.
Nice up.
And 2M flour sticks.
Yes.
I'm hoping to eat some on Saturday and Sunday.
All right, let me do this quick. Let me do this quick. Go to hell before we split.
Frisco, hear that? You said to bring super Saturday, Sunday.
Super Sunday? Okay.
No.
Yes.
Since we talk about all these sweets and things, let me do this quick. Go to hell. Okay. Go to hell. Go to hell.
Luce Kasham done gone extinct already.
Yeah.
Oi.
I guess you can find that in there. You can find that in the villages. You can find.
That's how they come to pit one that they make Kasham the way how they used to.
All right, so now I get an intro. So let me do it anyway. So what food washes out sugar from the blood, since we're talking about all this sugar and sweets?
Insulin.
Well, when I talk about that, we talk about food.
What food?
One, we're going to hit the ground running. Leafy green vegetables, spinach, kale, that Groove loves so much. Swiss chard, magnesium. These are rich in fiber, magnesium, and antioxidants. These help slow glucose absorption
Yes.
So, and reducing blood sugar spikes. So, got your spinach around when you eat the soup.
Yes, that's right.
So you suck the soup and you bite the spinach.
Yeah, eat the spinach first, then you eat the soup.
You cancel it too, out.
And then you have, well, of course, high fiber foods, oats, quinoa.
I don't like oats.
And brown rice. These also help slow absorption of sugar.
I don't like oats.
Legumes.
My doctor have problems with me and that oats.
Legumes from Mexico.
Legumes.
Gosh, man.
Beans and lentils are packed with fiber and protein. I guess you'll get it where it come from, right? Preventing sudden blood sugar fluctuations. And then cinnamon and spices, they say. Cinnamon! The real cinnamon.
The stick? Yeah, the stick.
Has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity and lower fasting blood sugar levels. Turmeric.
Soup and spinach.
What?
Wrap the soup and spinach.
Wrap the soup and spinach. Then turmeric. Remember curcumin?
Yeah.
Careful with the curcumin on your liver. But this anti-inflammatory properties support blood sugar control. Healthy fats, avocados, nuts, seeds containing monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats that improve insulin function. Olive oil.
We like poly.
Olive oil is also beneficial for stabilizing blood sugar, they say.
Yes.
Get yourself some berries.
Even the fake olive oil?
I
had to get the good one.
Apple cider vinegar.
What? Careful.
Apple cider.
Which apple cider brand?
I don't know, but can help lower post-meal blood sugar spikes by improving insulin sensitivity after your meal. I don't know how much it take, but you can figure it out. So these things might help in, balancing your sugar levels. All right, we gotta go.
And
Lisa, take us
up. Frisco was mentioning kale. Lisa have a very, very good recipe for kale, ladies and gentlemen. As Frisco said, you don't boil your kale, you steam your kale. And after you steamed your kale, you put a little bit of bacon, and you don't fry it. You put the bacon in water so it doesn't shrink. And after the water boils out, you take your bacon and you put it and you mix it with the kale. You put your kale and your bacon bits in a bowl. You do not mix them together. You separate the bacon bits from the kale. You walk over to the garbage can and you throw the kale in the garbage can and you eat the bacon bits. Don't forget.
Bravo.
Best way to eat kale.
Bravo. All right, Lisa, take us out. That is terrible.
Good, Elise. Make them at least they read something.
Guys, thank you so very much for stewing with us. Please do take care of yourself. Enjoy everything about your Wednesday. Stay safe. Keep yourself hydrated and where possible in the shade. All right? Enjoy your day, guys. Oh, if God is willing.
Yes.
We will see you right back here tomorrow. Take care of you, and I promise to take care of me. Also, Miss Lexi, half a man around, and Cello. Also, Miss Edna Pollard. Take care of you guys. We love you very, very much. CY had a wonderful time yesterday. Also to Ronald, thank you so very much. We love you. Ayo.
Ayo.